green areas, and you see that on the map. We link the green areas as multifunctional areas for water conditions, for flooding, for retention, for air quality. Ventilation is important, connectivity is important, and as well the permeability of grounds. And this is not just a concept, it is being implemented, and parts of the implementation here within the concepts of the renovation of cities, the rehabilitation of urban areas. Here it can be very well applied. It cannot be implemented at once, but it should be a concept for the future with a stepwise implementation. So this brings me to the point whether the compact city in the ecological net, whether this takes us to the point that someday, under climate change conditions, we have to redefine our concept of a city, what a city means. It may even lead to a paradigmatic change among urban planners. We may be not there at the moment, but I really urge you to think about it. Let me come to the last point, and I just would like to make a few remarks. The pot and the climate change. I think there are very interesting aspects which I have mentioned already. The compact city, for instance, the eco-efficient construction, which is mentioned, the recycling of building materials, very important. Then the question of the risk areas, the flooded areas, very important to be taken up. The public spaces in conjunction with green areas, a point of immense interest and importance. And finally, the areas for nature protection. So I think these are aspects, and I only name a few, which make the pot so interesting and why I had made this statement in the beginning of my presentation. So let me draw some conclusions. I think we have to confront the climate change, and I think as well that the cities, they have to do it within their planning concepts if they want to go ahead in the direction of sustainable development. So to react on climate change, to prepare for climate change and sustainability is almost the same. We have seen that many cities in the world have elaborated already programs, and it is very important to do that in the framework of any new initiative for urban planning and development. I think that these kind of links between climate change and the plans, they are obvious, that there are a lot of instruments on the market. In a way, we don't have to invent too many things anymore, but we have to bring it into our minds. We have to put up a new philosophy concerning planning and urban development. I think that the local planning has to take up not only the adaptation but as well the mitigation, because they are both two sides of the same coin. We have the tools for doing that. They have to be applied. This is the point. In a way, the planning, if we look at that, then we have to see that we have to go a long way still, because we need consensus. We need consensus building. And this means that people change their minds. It means that people get used to it, to the new conditions, and that they are envisaging what is going to happen without being exposed to the catastrophes which I showed in the beginning within 11 years only. I think that in urban planning, the interchange between science, research, and policy and administration is a very important aspect, and it should be used much more. I think that this is a basic precondition for a solid way towards more sustainable development. And all in all, if I see that, I think Bogotá is on the right way. And I would really like to congratulate to that. Thank you very much.